let's look at the FluidSim pneumatic software. On my desktop, I have the icon here, FluidSim Pneumatics. I'm going to double click. This will open up the software. Notice on the left hand side we have the component library. We have a pneumatics folder which I can open by clicking the plus. And you'll notice all the subfolders here. And each of these subfolders I can close by clicking on the minus or opening the subfolder. We have an electrical controls folder. We also have a digital techniques folder and a miscellaneous folder. Now to start programming, you'll notice here on the right side of our screen is blank. We will go here to the new tab or button, and this opens up our working area. Now I'm going to start off first with a simple pneumatic circuit. I'm going to open my pneumatic controls, and the first thing I'm going to go to is valves, and I'm going to choose a mechanically operated valve, and I think we'll use this 3 two-way valve with push button. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click and drag and let go. Now I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Now I'm not exactly sure what kind of valve this is, so what I can do is take my mouse and right click on component description, and this will bring up a new window, and you can see that this is a 3 two-way valve with push button, normally closed. And then we can read about a description here. Now what I want to do is, this being a pneumatic valve, we're going to need a supply air compressor. So if I come over here to supply elements, choose the compressor. Now to connect these components, you'll notice the circle here. When I put my mouse pointer right over the circle, it turns green. If I'll touch that, click with my mouse and drag to the connection point, when it turns green, if I let go, I just drew a line. Now I can align this stuff a little bit. I can click on the compressor and move it around however I want to. Next, I want to add, this is the pneumatic valve. This is what I'll be switching the air. Now we need to add an actuator. So if I come back over here to actuators, open the plus, we're going to use a single acting cylinder. So I'm going to click and drag this over, and you position this wherever you'd like. Now I'm going to connect the valve, or the pneumatic valve, to the actuator. I don't know what kind of actuator this is, so what I can do is double click, component description, and this is a single acting cylinder. We see the schematic symbol. This is an actual picture of a single acting cylinder. You can read about the single acting cylinder. I'm going to close that. Now we have a basic basic pneumatic circuit built, and up here at the top of the screen is a little play button. I'm going to click play. You'll notice that my compressed air line going from the compressor to the pneumatic valve is blue. And you'll notice when I put my mouse cursor here, I get a sliding bar. I can increase the pressure. Notice the blue bar, or the blue connection, gets thicker, which means more compressed air, or it gets smaller, meaning less compressed air. Wherever you want, just click outside the window. Now, this is a manual activated pneumatic valve. You notice my mouse cursor turns to a finger. If I click, it activates the valve. If I click with my mouse button and hold my mouse button clicked down, it'll maintain the valve. As soon as I let go of the mouse, it opens.